We woke up this morning. It's a new day, it's new blessings. We give all praise to the Most High. Let's get it. So today's date is January 22nd, 2026. And today we lost 100. Fix this screen real quick. We lost $177.50 trading the Nasdaq futures. But before we get started on the trade recap, I do want to do verse of the day. And we are in the book of Proverbs again, going over chapter 18, verse 10. And it goes like this: The name of the Lord is a strong fortress, and the godly run to him and that are safe. Again, relying on the Lord for comfort, for spiritual contentment. But let's get started on the trade recap. So, as y'all can see, I did take a buy after the 10 a.m. red folder news, which did happen today, which was Core PCE Price Index MM. That was today. No, I'm tripping. Yep, right here. We also had 8:30 red folder news. But before we get started on the trade recap, I do want to go over my daily time frame, high time frame bias, which was bullish because we did sweep these lows right here, and we also formed a monthly sequential SMT, or a weekly if I'm not mistaken. If it wants to show, probably had to go on a lower time frame. No, yeah. So we did get a monthly sequential SMT. As you can see right here, Dow did not sweep these lows, but NQ and ES did. So this will be a monthly sequential SMT with Q4 of December and Q3 of January. Then we go on the 1 hour time frame. We are seeing price respect these higher time frame bullish PD rates. As you can see right here, filled in this gap, went higher, swept liquidity. So going into open, I wanted to see price rebalance this area right here, which we had a 1 hour fair value gap, which is actually a BPR. As you can see right here, both fair value gaps overline, which will be a BPR. And drawn liquidity was these highs, as well as overall these relative equal highs on the higher time frame. So when I go to the 15-minute time frame, I am gonna mark out what I seen. So we did have an AMDX model, meaning Asia session consolidated while London session manipulated. Then I expect the price to distribute, especially after sweeping these London highs, which we did right here. We swept these London highs. And after price swept London highs, as you can see right here, we did distribute. And I'm pretty sure we did sweep yeah, we've actually filled in the open range gap on the regular training hours. So objective was met, and we also swept London lows, as you can see right here, and we also went below New York Midnight Open, which was right here. So I was trying to take a reversal because my narrative is high time frame. I want to see price continue going upwards. Excuse me about that. I want to see price continue going upwards, but I waited for price to distribute. I waited for 10 a.m. before the news to happen. Then after we got the 10 a.m. before the news, we did have if I'm not mistaken, a 90-minute cycle sequential SMT, which I can see right here with Q1 and Q3 on NQ. And as you can see, Dow did not sweep these 705 lows. Wow, NQ did. So after seeing price distribute, I did want to wait for my 5-minute change in the state delivery. Oh, as well as because I know when I do trade like quarterly theory, I wait for a 2-stage. The reason I answer off this 1 stage because we did have a higher time frame in PD array, which was right here. We completely filled this new week opening gap, and as well as we did trade into a higher time frame PD array, which was these BPR, the 1 hour BPR right here, which is right here. Probably traded into that. So after I got that, I did wait for the 5-minute change in the state right here, which we got. Went on the 1-minute time frame. Got my entry right here above the 5-minute time frame. Took my entry right here. Stop loss was placed below these body candle lows, which was right here. Then my target on liquidity was these minor buy side liquidity, as well as these 15-minute gap that was left wide open. So I didn't enter off that 5-minute TCISD right here below all true opens with 5 minis. Just managing my risk very well. Only trading with 5 minis, like I said. Stop loss at 68 ticks. Targeting that swing low, which is above right here, a 15-minute Peter Ray, which could be a drawn liquidity. Because price either moves. I'm telling you, there's 2 reasons why price moves: to sweep liquidity and to fill in gaps. Price already did this objective. We swept London lows. We went below New York midnight opening. We did trade into a higher time frame gap with the higher time frame sequential SMT. Got the 5-minute TCISD, which is a change in the state. Enter off right here. Stop loss was placed below, like I said again. Then my break even was right here. But why though? Well, we did have a 15-minute gap, as y'all can see right here. So as soon as price closed beneath that 15-minute gap, I didn't want to move my stop loss to break even. But it did not happen. I eventually got stopped out, which is fine with me. Just managing my risk well, and I can't complain. This was the perfect setup. Got my high time frame sequential SMT confirmed by a high time frame Peter Ray after a sweep of liquidity. After price did its objective in distributing, all I want to do is catch the retracement or reversal, which is the higher time frame. Have a clear draw on liquidity with these relative equal highs right here, below all true opens at the discounted range. Took it with very proper risk management, and as y'all can see right here, it's most likely gonna go to the swing high. So, I see the setup. I take it with aligned with high time frame bias. Even though we did get stopped out, it is cool. I'm fine with getting stopped out, taking a good trade with proper risk management. I could have put my stop loss right here, which was more likely better, to be honest. But I'm not mad at it. It is what it is. I probably would have got stopped at break even, as I can see right here. If I did, price closed beneath above this 15-minute gap, stop loss would have been a break even either way. So it's just continue to trust in my setup, and yeah, bro. Let me know though, you got catch these sales, because I do have a model where I do use sequential SMT, because we did have sequential SMT right here. So you know how I use my TCISD, like right here. So this would be considered TCISD. Well, I can use an inverse TCISD right here. And cut an end center right here. Stop loss below the body candles, targeting London lows as a draw on liquidity. That was not bad, but the reason I don't have that much data on it, and I don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm forcing myself to take a trade that I don't have that much data on it. But nevertheless, I appreciate y'all for taking the time out your day to tap in with this video. Let me know in the comments, did y'all take a trade today? If so, did y'all win? Did you take a loss? And why did you take the trade? Always have narrative before taking trades. I know a problem I deal with sometimes is I tend to pattern train, which when I see my model, I'll take it without a narrative. Nah, bro, you gotta have a narrative, a reason why price might do this. So, again, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, and y'all continue to be a proper steward of the time that the Lord has given y'all. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, and love y'all.